Hello again, all my brothers and sisters, on our flat, domed, stationary earth. Well, I wanted to say hello to everybody out there, and I want to thank a lot of my brothers and sisters on YouTube that are preaching the Bible verses and getting the word out, the gospel of our Lord. I really appreciate it, because we're not going to get it from these other so-called preachers who have lied to us in the past, like the Ken Anderson, who lives here in the Valley of the Sun in Arizona, the Paul Bagleys, the Perry Stones, the John Hagees, and all the rest of them. You know what I'm talking about. They all honor the globe construct lie, and that's it. So they can do all the preaching they want to do, and we don't hear them anymore. And they will fall from grace. Can't wait for that day. And also, I had my brother-in-law over. He stood over for the night, and we were talking, and he was talking about that he saw something on 60 Minutes, and right away I stopped him in his tracks. And I said, I don't believe anything that's on 60 Minutes. And he was like, you don't? I said, nah, I don't believe anything on TV. And he was saying, well, it was something to do with the Democrats. They wanted, the more votes. And I said, listen, there's no such thing as the Democrats or Republicans. They're like WWE wrestlers, and I wish the people in America will wake up to it. It's beyond me that the people still believe that and fall for that. Every 4 years we got to hear that nonsense. It makes you want to puke. And he was saying something about Trump, that he's going to he wants to fix, the roadways and repair the bridges and put the wall up over here in Arizona. And I said, well, don't hold your breath. And I said, but he can get it done right away. And he was like, well, how's that? I said, well, all he has to do is stop funding NASA $52 million a day. And he was like, what do you mean 52 million? Is that what they get? And I said, yeah, that's what they get every 24 hours. And he was blown away by that. And I said, you know what? What they can do? And he's like, what? I said, they can cure world hunger. How's that? So I don't believe any of these politicians, until they stop funding NASA and until I can see our sky is clear, and then I'll start maybe thinking about them. But I put my faith and trust in any man. People know that I'm a follower of the Christ, and everything that Christ has told us is coming true. And he was saying, my brother-in-law, talking about like the apps on the phone for bank accounts. And I told him, nah, I never had that on my phone. And he said, yeah, I had it on my phone if somebody tried to take my money. I was like, well, was there ever a time where somebody can just wipe you out real quick? And he was like, no. I said, well, that's what our Lord said. Our Lord said, gather all your riches, all your money in the latter days, and I'll wipe you out in an hour. And that's true. Then I started telling him about the flat earth. And I was telling him it's in the Bible. And he was kind of blown away by it. And I told him, I said, our Lord said that Satan would have the whole world deceived. I said, do you know what that is? And he was, he couldn't think of it. And I said, well, what it is that the people think they're living on a spinning ball, flying through space. That's what it is, I told them. There's nothing else. And then when we started talking about space, he brought up that International Space Station, and I was telling him it's not up there. And he was like, yeah, it's up there. I said, well, how do you know it's up there? And he was like, well, it's everywhere. It's in the news. I said, listen, it's not up there. They're lying to you. I said, have you ever seen a video of its construction? Or have you ever seen those astronauts getting off a rocket and walking onto a platform, walking into the station? Never. And they don't even show the Earth spinning. I said, it's all fake, my brother. And let me tell you something. When the rest of the world wakes up, their hearts are going to fail them. Because that's what our Lord said. And everything that the Lord said is coming true. And please, don't tell me doesn't matter to me if the earth is flat or round. And I said, please don't go there, because I know a few people that are Christians, and they believe in the spinning ball. And I told them, you're not a Christian. You can't believe in the spinning ball and being Christian. That's it. The truth has been revealed to you. It's up to you to accept it and move forward. And that's what we're doing. We're moving forward, because flat earth is a door nobody can close, not even Satan. Even the powers to be know that they can't stop what our Lord said. They can build all the cities they want underground. Oh, and by the way, the Lord talked about that too, huh? They'll hide themselves in the rocks and in the mountains because they don't want to see his face. Well, we want to see his face. We can't wait for that dreadful, glorious day that's upon us. I know a few people out there tell me, Frankie, the Lord's not coming back yet for a long time. I'm sorry. I won't live my life that way. There are too many signs. My Holy Spirit's on fire. On fire it is. So, well, anyway, I can go on and on, because every day it's the same thing in a way. You know, we hear the nonsense with the politicians, and we hear this nonsense of, rumors of wars with Russia and China. I mean, they've been talking about Russia and China for at least, I'm 62. And I remember when I was a young kid, they were talking about Russia and China, and was still waiting for it. So, well, I'm not saying there's not going to be no wars. There's always been wars. You know, we've been tricked. We know that now, at every war we've been tricked into. So, most of us now will not go to war. We won't send our children to die. We refuse to do that. So the only war that's going to happen is the war with the saints against Satan and his army. That's the next war. That's the Third World War. Not against China or Russia. And the culprit behind it all, since our Lord was here, is Rome. Okay? That's it. All roads lead to Rome. I said that a few times. Well, anyway, until then, teach your children the truth. At least give them a chance. And that makes me feel good anyway, because it breaks my heart when I see crap with, on TV. They talk about the children being excited that maybe someday they'll go to Mars. Breaks my heart. What a lie. Oh my God, I want to just vomit again out of my mouth. Well, again, I wanted to say hello to everybody, and I'm hoping I can do a live chat soon. And remember, all things must pass till our Lord appears.